Welcome back to another video. So I was just wanted to share some thoughts. You know, um, I wanted y'all to listen to this guy right here that I was listening to. I agree with his perspective on life or whatever we call life. And y'all should go check this video out. Very hilarious. I like the humor that's implemented in his videos. Because I agree. I agree with his perspective. Um, because I feel the same way. Like he says in his videos that we're basically just slaves, no matter what race we are. Um, we are different. We are different genetically and all of that. Of course, some people have dominant genetics, some people don't, etc. But then you have animals as well. So at the end of the day, when we come into this consciousness and into this awareness, why are we not going after the Joker who's behind the curtains pulling the strings? That's my question. Also, I just wanted to talk about I'm gonna let y'all listen to him a little bit as well, but quick little side note, they saying that a spy balloon, they asking if it's a spy balloon, UFO, or Dragon Ball. Ironically, that's exactly what I was thinking about when I saw this, and then I just typed up the article, and it literally put in the it's literally in the title, Dragon Ball. You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy that I think Dragon Ball Z is a Japanese anime, I think. But yeah, I wonder if this has any correlation. See, Goku, I don't know too much of the backstory. I forgot why he came to Earth, but to my understanding, Goku came to Earth to um I think he was on a mission to save his race. And yeah, he was supposed to save his race, I think. Don't quote me on it, don't hold me to it. And like I told y'all before in my older videos about Goku, I think I spoke on it. He forgot his mission to save his race. He forgot he became a earthling because he is not from this planet Earth. He forgot his mission. Therefore, his tail fell off and he became quote unquote human. My first thought is that it has to do something with that specific race, for one. So yeah, the tail fell off, he became human, and he got stuck there, created children, procreated, procreated and got children, therefore had a family, and he got weak. He got weak. Ironically, he's really strong, but his mission was, because you're supposed to complete your mission, period. You're supposed to complete the mission. When you play a video game, you're supposed to complete. You're supposed to sign up for your mission, complete the mission, and then you go to the next level. I don't currently watch Dragon Ball Z, so I don't know the whole story and stuff like that. I haven't watched every episode, but I'm pretty much trying to conclude my own, perspective or whatever. So basically, like this guy was saying, it kind of correlates to what this guy is saying. Um, Basically saying that we don't have to be born because life sucks. It doesn't have to, but in some instances it does suck, because you can just die to anything, get shot, and then we gotta you can die on the stress, unnecessary stress. And then you got people who get all this money, they still kill themselves because they lose a certain percentage of money because they're not used to losing money and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, like I've been saying, it don't matter if you rich, poor, homeless, whatever. People are still vulnerable to stress. And basically, death is more exciting than this life that we're living. They sold us an illusion and we bought it. We believed in this illusion so collectively for a long time, and it's still going to this day. And I think I'm coming to the conclusion that it'll only end when you listening to this video specifically dies. That's when the system will end, when you die. Now, as for like the whole shabam, like the whole existence, like Earth or whatever, cause like I said before, like I wonder if this is the only place that you keep coming back to, like you come into another body, be born again in another flesh body for you to go through the same thing. That's when I said, why don't we just go all out trying to take out the Joker? Because if this is the only place that we gonna keep coming to be a slave, why are we as so-called slaves not standing up to the slave master? If this is our only loop that we have access to in the third dimension. A lot of people are saying changes are happening and energies are shifting and rising and stuff like that. Will it break the system? Will it break the curse? Will it free all of the slaves? Will it end world pain? Will it help end pain that people have individually and stuff like that? I ask myself. I don't know. But I want y'all to listen to him.
His ass up. It's like, what? But this life sucks and then you die. Seriously. And nobody's gonna remember you. Everything you did is gonna be forgotten. And then they're telling you, oh, you gotta buy a tombstone. You gotta get your name on it. You gotta, have a funeral where everybody's gonna be crying. Everybody should be like, yes, woo, me next. Like.
So basically, he's saying that they programmed us to cry at these funerals when we should be celebrating, because we passed the mission. We supposed to be doing our mission, and we pass on. We go to a higher realm. But see, they got us so lost in religion and different social constructs and stuff like that, to where our consciousness doesn't grow. So it comes back here, and we have to play the game again. This is just a temporary game that we play. We plug in and we play. They literally got something called plug and play. So that's kind of ironic. Plug and play. I know we had a couple of those that we used to plug into the little box TV. Where I was going with this, yeah, when he said something about the tombstone, because he said when you die, people just basically forget you, like, and the tombstone to me represents, let me show y'all, let me see, memory card. What the hell? Memory card. PS4. Like the memory card. like these right here. Remember we used to plug these into the game? Nah, I said PS4. I meant PS2. Let's see. Memory cards. Memory cards. These are memory cards. Earth is a motherboard. Earth is a motherboard, right? So Earth is a motherboard or a ship or like a console that provides energy and stuff like that. Basically, these game consoles are basically a model of that, a copy of that. What I'm finna go to? So don't these look like the same thing? Don't these look like the same thing? When you die, they put a memory card in the ground so they can memorize you, so they can remember you. Because this realm, you literally loop, so they want you to be remember over again, because you've been forgotten. But they figure the only way that they can remember you is going to your memory card slot that they put in the ground. That's a big business that they make you pay to, to bury you and stuff like that, which they don't even bury you. Sometimes they be taking these bodies out the ground. They just have these things just for decoration. People don't even know. They think they loved one still in the ground in the casket. They body be literally sent to a whole blood bank to be devoured by beings who eat our flesh and possibly use us to make all these different meats that we continuously eat, which would probably explain why we still beefing, because we literally eating each other. So yeah, y'all just gotta check this guy's channel out for y'allself. Very entertaining, very informative, and I learned a lot. I'm learning a lot.
It's like, what do you want to live here for? This life fucking sucks. Life sucks and then you die. We, like, can't trust nobody. Because everybody's so feckless. Everybody's just cool with the system. And I mean, people say, oh, no, I'm not. But that's just how life is. And they're screwing everybody over. I'm not depressed. Probably chances are you're not depressed either. What is depression? Seeing life for what it really is? Garbage? Crap? And again, it don't have to be this bad.
Facts.
We should be smarter than this. But we're not. And the people that are, like me and you, and we vocalize it, you just get laughed at. Or you're like, man, you think you know everything. You're a know-it-all. Or who do you think you are? Or you think you're better than everybody. It's like, what? Like, what? All these people I see with their little profiles, all their like little shirts, all their, like supporting whatever's going on in the media, like BLM or, oh, we gotta support what, like we're all wearing yellow and blue now. Like, really, everybody should be protesting, but like, hey, this is enough. We're tired of this shit. BLM shouldn't just be for, that. I've said it before, where's all that energy that was used for George Floyd, where people were destroying, rioting, and looting? Instead, that energy should have been to, hey, we've had enough with this inflation. We've had enough with gangs in the neighborhoods. We've had enough of, like, these pedophiles and these rapists. We've had enough. 2022, all right, enough of the idiocracy, the stupidity, the buffoonery. We're tired of the schools not teaching people.
So, basically, like, like I said, it's just a game. They want us to keep participating in all of these different movements, which is all just programming and, get us to participate, to harvest our energy into these so they can profit off of it. They can profit off of Black Lives Matter with Black Lives Matter, or White Lives Matter, or Blue Lives Matter, Mexican Lives Matter, L A B C D E F G lives matter, and stuff like that. They can profit, they can make money, they can get energy from that stuff. So that's why they do it, because they need a host, and we serve as a host to these beings that we don't see in our proximity. We only see the surface dwellers, the ones who run the surface, like managers, corporate and stuff like that, but we don't see the the other beings that control them, so they can give the they give the surface dwellers the orders. Because the surface dwellers, the people who run the corner stores and the gas stations and the gas prices and the control the traffic lights, all that stuff like that, and make sure the self-automated system is in place and stuff like that, they give them orders to keep that stuff in line, so we stay in line. So why haven't we came together yet, even coming into a great consciousness? So yeah, and I keep hearing about the great solar flash and stuff like that. I wonder when that's gonna take place. I guess it is taking place, you know. But before I end this video, I also wanted to talk about the fact that like my homeboy, he was saying that basically don't focus on only focus on what's in front of you, focus on the present moment and stuff like that. I get that, but at the same time, notice how we were conquered to a point where we have to make videos like this to vocalize, stuff like this, right? We were not focused on anything that these beings have been doing, right? Yet they still conquered us. So in layman's terms, we didn't know that. I'm sure our ancestors or those before us did not know that. Like example, in order for us to even be conquered, they had to be working in another part of the world. They had to been conquering and destroying a certain amount of people in order to get us all conquered. We were not focused on none of that, right? But yet these beings, these how can I say, like, whoever conquered us, they ended up working their way up till they got to the people that was so-called not focused on them. So I'm trying to figure out, like, even if you don't focus on what they doing, they still gonna end up coming for us until we come together. I ain't worried about nothing that they doing, right? But eventually, what they're doing is going to affect my lifestyle, like money. I'm sure they're working on raising taxes and stuff like that. You think I want that to happen? I'm not focused on them wanting to raise the taxes and stuff like that. Yet it'll eventually happen, right? And then I'll still have to pay higher taxes or whatever. That's just an example. Like I'm basically saying that you don't even have to be focused on what they doing. They still gonna do what they want to do, because they have a team and we have a team, but we're not using our team players. We're not taking advantage opportunities as a team. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's all I got for right now. I will be watching to see all these events talking about solar flashes and different events taking place and stuff like that. And I'll just give my insight on the next one that shows up or whatever. So yeah, with that being said, Edie God signing out. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.